Hey, I'm Emily from Get Offset, and I'm going to talk to you today about this. This is the Attenuator Deluxe Reverb amp by Fender. It's a digital version of the very famous Deluxe Reverb tube amp they have. This famously only weighs half of what a normal Deluxe Reverb weighs, which is really cool if you've ever tried to drag a Deluxe Reverb around. You know, they're pretty heavy. So there are really two downsides with the standard Deluxe Reverb amp. That is that they weigh a lot, like I talked about, and that they have, this is a negative or a positive, depending on who you are, a lot of headroom. That means you have to really crank them to start to get any of that natural breakup sound that we guitarists really seem to love. So this is 22 watts. And takes care of both of the big negatives that we see a lot with those all-tube Deluxe Reverbs. Because not only does this weigh next to nothing, it has an attenuator on the back. So you can go from all the way from, I think it's the 22 watts to, I think, 1/4 of a watt. And again, super neat. I've been playing around with this a little bit this afternoon. This is Andrew's from the podcast. If you didn't know, we have a podcast. It's called Get Offset. My co-host Andrew, he was in the market for a new amp. He had kind of moved over to the Strymon Iridium, sold the amp he had, and really was looking for something that could get bedroom volumes, but still like project. And he settled on this, and he very kindly had it shipped to my house so I could play it first for you all. So I have it at all 22 watts in the back here. I'm going to be doing something that is a little bit interesting. If you know me, you know I'm a big fan of recording direct. So I have plugged in the back. This also has a DI. And not only does it have a DI, it has a DI with 2 cab stems. And that's, you know, the cabs, this cab, that's being simulated. But there are there's a difference between the 2 cab stems. One is just mic'd like an SM57 off center, how kind of this is supposed to be mic'd. And then the other one's a ribbon microphone. I had been going between the two when I was doing some test recordings. And honestly, to my ear, it doesn't sound different enough to justify going back and forth. So while you're watching this demo, I'm going to put right underneath what you're listening to, whether it's the mic sound or the cab sound. And I'll try to do those back to back as much as I can. I think that the cab stem direct sound is really good. I'm very surprised. It even has a little volume control in the back just for that. When I got out of the box, it was just clipping, and then I realized that there's a volume control back there, and it was set to 10, whereas everything else was set to 1. So I am going to stop talking and start playing my Fender Jazzmaster with my Lawler Blade Master pickups. I'm going to tune because I love you. So again, we're starting at 22 watts. I have this at about 2.5 right now. I probably wouldn't want to go louder than that in my townhome, so I'm going to play everyone's favorite riff. You're going to hear that a lot. There are treble and bass controls. So I'm gonna hit the attenuator. I think the first block back is 12 watts. So not a huge difference there in terms of volume. I'm looking at my levels over there. So now we're going to click it one more, and I think this takes it to 5. But let me look really quickly. So it's going to go from 5 to 1 to half to a quarter of a watt. That's the order of operations. This is 5. Kick it back to 1 watt. That's a noticeable volume difference. So I'm going to crank it a little bit more. And that's where it starts to get dirty. Kick it back again. This will be, oh my god, half a watt. Half a watt. And a quarter watt. Between a half watt and a quarter watt is kind of astounding. Because 12 to 20, 24 to 12 didn't seem that big of a difference. So I'm going to put on standby, I think. And the LED changes to amber with standby. I'm going to plug this into the vibrato side so we can check out the reverb and the tremolo. I've kicked it back up to all 22 watts. Alright. So before my treble was at about 6 and my bass was at about 5, so I'm just going to do that. Beautiful clean sound. Let's get some reverb in here. Woo! That was only a 3. Let's. One is at dry, so let's go 2 on the reverb. So that's a nice little subtle reverb sound. Go to 3. Gets wetter and wetter. That's a K though. I think Ryan Burke might call that a drip. And just all the way to 10. Nice. It doesn't sound as good as my Surfy Bear spring reverb unit, but that has real springs in it. I'm gonna dial that back to 2. I'm not gonna go through the attenuator again. It's my understanding it's basically the same kind of function, because it's not like there's a gain knob or something else that would be affecting the amount of dirt. So I'm just gonna show you one last thing on this amp. That would be the Tremolo. So you have dials for speed and intensity. So Tremolo, I like it a lot, and I'm very excited. I'm just gonna So that's max depth, minimum speed. Let's see how fast it can get. So most people, that's not their speed. Most people don't want their reverb that. But that's a nice way to add some movement. Well, there you have it. That is the Tone Master Deluxe Reverb digital amplifier. That sounds just like, supposedly just like the tube-based Deluxe Reverb. I think the attenuator on the back plus the DI, in my opinion, makes it worth the money. There's also a headphone jack, I think, back here somewhere, but I haven't investigated that yet. It's a really neat, really neat amp. I take it back, I don't know if there's a headphone jack. But yeah, really great amp. I think Andrew's going to be super stoked on it. I hope he does some videos with effects running through it. I didn't really want to dig into that too much. I mean, it's a Fender Deluxe. I think that the attenuator, I would hope, would give you a good idea of how just the tube sound is being replicated versus me plugging a bunch of pedals into it. I really wanted to give you all the general feeling of what this amp is just out of the box. I mean, again, Fender Jazzmaster, Lawler Blade Master's middle position, direct in with my Transit Labs cable, and that's it. The amp also comes, if you buy it from Fender, it comes with a cover. It comes with a power cable, of course, with a really nice little Velcro attachment right in the back here. And it comes with a foot switch. So I didn't go into those things, but, you know, the foot switch is back here somewhere. I promise, Andrew. I'm not going to steal it for my, my Fender Champ. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below. If there's anything on the channel that you would like to see demoed on the channel that you haven't seen, please let your favorite builders know that you like this channel and you would like to see us demo it. Again, thanks for listening. Thanks for understanding. Until next time, goodbye.